Welcome to the first episode of Spotlight Podcast. I'm Zoe and I'm thrilled to be here to kick off this exciting journey with you. Spotlight is here to celebrate the diverse languages that we have in our CPT community, specifically in Afrikaans, English, and isiXhosa. So we'll be doing this all through talk shows, book reviews, debates, and various other activities throughout the episodes. All the while, we're going to be also celebrating the beautiful diversity of our community as well.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Peninsula and I hope you are as excited as I am today to dive into discussing our podcast. So, this podcast is more than just a learning tool for us, it is more of a platform where we can celebrate the diversity of our languages and cultures at CPUT.
And I'm Orlando Zanzi, and today we have a very special guest to help endorse this podcast, and we're honored to have you here today. She is the Acting Language and Transformation Coordinator in the Faculty of Informatics and Design, Uwaskazi Sindiswa Papa. She plays a crucial role in promoting multilingualism as well as inclusivity within the faculty.
Welcome, Nkozikazi Papa, and thank you for being here for the first episode of Spotlight Podcast. So, just to kick it off, could you tell us about your role as the Acting Language and Transformation Coordinator in the Faculty for Informatics and Design?
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be here. As an Acting Language and Transformation Coordinator for the Faculty of Informatics and Design, my role is centered around fostering an environment where language is used as a tool for inclusion and cultural expression and empowerment. At the Faculty of Informatics and Design, we working to ensure that students from diverse linguistics backgrounds feel supported in the faculty, in which ways, in resources, and also to thrive academically and socially. Well, it's all about creating spaces where multilingualism is celebrated, and we can see that come to life actually with projects such as this one, as the podcast.
That's fantastic, Mr. Papa. So with our Spotlight podcast aiming to improve the language skills in English, isiXhosa, and Afrikaans, how do you think students can benefit from engaging with this kind of initiative?
Well, it's an excellent opportunity actually for students to enhance their communication and skills in multiple languages, as alluded to before, is isiXhosa, Afrikaans, and also English, and participating in debates, in talk shows, in discussions, and improve their proficiency in their languages. So it's being able to switch between languages. Like now, we can switch to isiXhosa because they are Xhosa-speaking people. Can switch to Afrikaans because they are Afrikaans-speaking people. And also, it's mainly in English, but having the opportunity to be able to do such things, I think it's something that will set the students apart. Students, particularly from CPUT, when they enter the workforce.
Okay, absolutely. Language is a powerful tool. As someone who advocates for this transformation and inclusivity, what advice would you give to students who want to make the most of your portfolio and resources within the faculty?
Well, that's a good question, and I would encourage the students to actually take full advantage of all the initiatives that we have in place. And whether it's attending the workshops, that is the language workshops, the university runs those regularly, and participating in events, or even using platforms such as this one, as the podcast. There's so many ways to get involved. So students, please do get involved. This time at the university, own it and get involved so that you can make the most out of it, and the experience that you gain here now will help you outside in the work world when the university is no longer in your world, but you need to make it out there on your own. So seek for those opportunities to improve your language skills, and to collaborate with your peers and embrace the cultural diversity that surrounds you here in CPUT. We have a rich cultural diversity. And remember, language is not just about communication, it's about understanding and also connecting with each other, connecting with the staff members at CPUT, and connecting generally with people from different diverse cultural backgrounds. So the more you engage, the more you grow as students, and the more you grow as future, entrepreneurs, workers, professionals, all of that. Yes.
Well, thank you, and Nkosikazi Papa, for joining us. We're really grateful that you were able to be here for our first episode, and we appreciate you giving some insight to the various programs. And we assume that most of them are on the CPUT pages as well. So you can also find the information about that there, about the various workshops, as Nkosikazi Papa said. So thank you for being here, and yes, thank you very much.
Okay.
Yes, and thank you again, Nkosikazi Papa, and for joining us today. So, so to you students, remember that language skills in English, Afrikaans, and isiXhosa, if you are here to improve that or just to like try and learn, you can actually use Spotlight Podcast as your platform.
Yes, and we can't wait to hear more of your opinions in the debates, discussions, book reviews even, we want to communicate and get to know you guys more.
Yes, and we will. So you can obviously tune in next time. We will have obviously more for you. And thank you all for joining us for the launch. So thank you very much.
Thank you for listening. Don't forget to follow our pages, share with us your thoughts, and then until next time, keep shining in the spotlight.